Am I a slave? Did I came here for her? Have you looked at me very well? You know this kind of attitude. If you want to come after me, that's your problem. I don't care. To marry that girl, it was the first time you was entering the plane to go and marry that woman. Can you imagine? People who have been through the desert, they don't give a... Hello curious, welcome to my channel. My name is Dominique and once again, you're most welcome to my channel. If you are stopping by the first time, please consider subscribing, it's free. I'm a really small channel and you want to make sure that you find me the next time you're looking for me, isn't it? So today we are going to be doing a deep talk. Wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end, people. Look, I don't know what to do, like how to begin this. Like, there is this husband, a Cameroonian guy that deported his own wife. So this man deliberately deported his wife. Okay, isn't that wickedness? Isn't that wickedness? Like, we are here to hustle. After all the suffer you've made, you're already here. Somebody is deporting you. Anyways, before you judge that man, because this is going to be interesting. So before you go on and be judging the man and saying he's wicked, how even if the woman cheated on him, even if it is what they can separate, they can go apart. Marriage is not by force. I know that was also my first thinkings. But here's the thing. Not everybody has the opportunity to travel by plane to get to Obodo Ibo, as the Nigerian people will be saying. So let me start with the beginning. That man that I'm talking about is somebody Bozat. So if you don't know the language, Bozat means coming to Europe the hardest way. As I am talking like this, I am among those people who just decided to go to Europe when did the passport, no problem, because even that nowadays that is a problem. Went to the embassy, had an appointment, no problem. Had an interview, no problem. Had a visa. That's my story. But others, that is not even a matter of money. Some have money, they don't even have the visa. They don't even have to get to the appointment. Some have the money, they won't get the visa. So this visa business is something else. It's by favor. I cannot say more. And if you don't have it, it means that maybe your way is somewhere else. God is going to bless you somewhere else. So that man, he came to Europe through the desert. I don't know if you've already spoken with one of those people. I say those because when they are talking, what they went through, me myself, I steer. Like, only the stories, like people will be pressing funny things out or living in the bush and forest, and those are for the better one. Those will be, women's will be, I will say it, women will be raped till they had the eclampsia just to have somewhere to sleep. Even to go out, beggars is even okay. Like on the road they beg, on the road they walk, on the road they thief, on the road they're even abused, on the road they... Look, if you don't know how hard it is to come to Europe that way, like Ceuta and to Boza, that, you know, that fence. So this husband we are talking about, it is one of those Libya people. You know how it is. Like, if you finally, I'm really saying, it's just a... Like, I know someone, I've actually lost someone who went that way, made it till this place, and finally passed away. He used to call me my personal person. So the struggle behind coming to Europe through the desert and through the sea, it's not something someone who hasn't been there can understand. He can explain to you. You can show empathy, but you can never feel it that way. Whatever. So that boy made it. and he has his paper issue. He struggled like 4 or 5 years, and the whole of the time he had this yellow CC. So a sweet something somewhere that he already knew before he even left the country, and he was saying, this is going to be my wife, this is going to be the two of us. Okay, lobby, I get it. Fair enough, right? So he went, he did everything. Like the first, he went for the marriage, to marry that girl. It was the first time he was entering the plane to go and marry that woman. Can you imagine? Maybe the yellow, it was a yellow CC, of course. It's no sharing or no batching, but 90% of the case, they're always yellow CC. I don't know why. If you want to come after me, that's your problem. I don't care. So that yellow CC, for bush, as we used to say, that shining, he came here, like married, everything, paper fine. There's nothing you can do to a married woman in Germany. Sorry, but that is the truth. So the laws are like, if you get divorced with that woman, then you are an idiot. So think twice before you get married. Bottom line, if you want to come after me, but the laws are made in a certain way that if you want to abuse them, it's going to be, it's nice and for them, because anyways, you are not going to be discussing that right now. The woman came here and she was at home, like enjoying honeymoon marriage, you know, you just came Obodo Ibo and and you are enjoying life, and yeah, and something happened. That is where the guy said, okay, something is wrong with this woman. JD Speaks was talking about these issues about raising children abroad, how it is like MTN everywhere you go. Like babysitting opportunities here is not something that runs the street. So this boy, through the years, he got a family where he were like friendly with those people, and yeah, and it was like they were really close. And that woman had some children, and once in a while, you know, you have to go and hustle. Like, it is not, it's normal. And they asked this newly dreamers, like she came without buzzing, without even suffering. In fact, somebody did the work for her. She said she will not be babysitting these children. Like, am I a slave? Did I came here for her? Have you looked at me very well? You know, this kind of attitude. And at this point, I don't even, me myself, hey, where do I start? But imagine that boy, like, you got married, you thought you had somebody as a partner, and you see, where am I going to start and be talking to this woman that, look, tomorrow we are going to get pregnant, and when that child comes, you might need this woman's help as well. And on top of that, she's even giving you a little bit of allowances, and you are saying it's not enough. Like, where are you going to? Like, it's not even a job that you are going somewhere in a, I don't know, somewhere, and people will be toasting you left and right, pish, be telling you rubbish. You are doing it in your house. They are bringing the children to you. So that is easy money. I'm sorry, if you are not here, that is easy money. And that is the easiest way for you to support your husband. Really, like, and as I was saying in my last video, let me put it somewhere here. Each and every woman, each and every person, you can be a millionaire or on your way to there, because one never knows, maybe to your 80. So at your level, you can do something. At that level, I feel she could have done something. Like, if you don't have money, maybe you have time. And that is what you are bringing into the table. You are bringing your time. And you know how, like, many children here, it's better when you give your child to another sister. Like, the education you will give to someone else, and they will be asking questions. How do your father speak to your mother? Where is these people coming from? Did they knock you? Things happen. So this woman in this couple, the only thing she's bringing is her beauty and what again? Mid, maybe. And I'm not even sure about that one because. So the man did not even wanted to discuss that much. Like, you've been through. Like, these people, their spirit, they're sharp. He saw it from a distance. He really saw that woman coming and said, look, you have to wake up early if you want to come and give me headache. Like, I don't give a F. So he didn't argue too much. Like, me myself, like, why are you going to start to explain to somebody like you came to hustle? This is where everybody is hustling at his own level. And you don't want to hustle at your own level. When do you think that, or you talk? Anyways, enough of the talking. The boy was not like me, like talking and trying to explain and educate her and whatnot. Like, you know what I've been through all the way to this point. I was communicating with you. I never told you I'm a 419 or I don't know what, or I said chop. Nothing. Hard working boy. So you know everything about me. You know me in and out, and you are bringing something, okay? So you cannot talk that much. If you talk that much, maybe she will be calling the police, and we see the videos on the internet. Like, nobody is hitting her, but they're shouting, they schlägt mich, just because they want you to get out of the house. Because the first thing the police will do when they come inside is the violent person, supposedly the man, should step out. Step out. You know where you have to sleep. You say yes or you say no. If you say yes, they say okay, oh yeah, carry your things, waka. If you say no, they say, oh yeah, carry your things, waka, and they go and put you somewhere you can sleep. Really. And once you are already out, the original guy is going to come and be eating and be, how am I going to say it without being, you know what happens between, like doing the deed, let me say it like that, then it's okay, that is nice. And the foolish girl will think that one loves her because she's not paying the rent, she's not paying the food, he either. So that boy saw this coming from a distance. I caught that boy cafe. So, okay, after 1 year, she said, oh, but let us go home and have some holidays. You know, like bush fella, they enter the town. December. Like, she was already bossing that she's going, buying this, buying that, gifting people with no money. Honey, please, can you give me? Giving. What you can give, you are not able to give at your own level. But just take us. Okay, you go hang. Anyway, I calm down my back. I wanted to say go hang for your neck, but it's already hanging in that girl's neck. So, sorry, this boy took this girl home for the holidays. But actually it was her deportation. That is how she's in the holidays, and the boy, he don't collect all the paper, he don't put her for pocket, like passport, which is actually illegal for you to be keeping somebody else's passport. But look, people who have been through the desert, they don't give a at that point. That is headache. Like, you are not even enough for yourself, you are still struggling to stand, but you just said love, going together, you are stronger and you will go farther, and at least you are not alone on your journey. We are together and we will hustle together for love's sake, right? The guy can enter and still say this thing is so funny and it should be a lesson for a lot of people. That's why I'm sharing. Like, so you went and left her at her mom's place. Like, actually she has to go in her own section, say yes, young girl in the house, in the building, let me say, like Diana Ekweme. She wasn't even realizing that boy had a plan on her head. By the time it's time to go, we're going back, the boy will not even pick the phone anymore. She didn't really, and she was not that even smart to even know when he's leaving. Maybe she could have even gone to the airport and be crying and begging and everything. So she didn't even know when she was coming back. And that is how he just left her like a overload you are carrying, just drop it back at her parents' place. He said, this is my sofa, not so much, drop it there and back. What are you going to say? Where are you going to start? Because if it's here, you pretend, invent a funny story. It has been, I don't say everyone, we do, all of us, we do. There are some cases, we need to really acknowledge the fact that there are some cases where women, they do too much. Let me put it that way. So, that was it for the real talk. If you have any kind of real talk in this sense, let me know in the comment section. Me, I laugh myself. I say, idiot, you have your eyes to be crying. Do you know what he went through? And the little children, just simple children, you have to be. Anyways, some people are too foolish. That is foolishness. Like, what are you going to tell to your family why your husband brought you back after he spent millions to marry you and to take you go overseas, abroad? And then you are coming back, and what are you going to tell them? He said I should make what? She's going to be lying, because there's nothing. If you tell the truth to your people, they will give you like let me not say, like, you will get your share. It will roast you till. Anyways, that was it for today. Thanks for watching. If you watched till this point, it means there must be something about the two of us going on. So just confirm it by subscribing down below. Right? And for now, I'll say bye. Stay curious. Mwah.